Update on the crocheting thing. Other than decreasing it at some point, I don't know what happened. I accidentally decreased it, I know, at certain points, and then didn't want to frog it, aka unravel it. So now it looks like one of those socks you would put on like a dog's foot. And I added the white thread, but then it was getting really, really small, so I didn't think there would be room for much more. So I might have to frog this whole thing, because at some point it ended up going like this, and there's no way I can flatten it. I don't know what I did wrong. Other than decreasing it and then not wanting to unravel it, I don't know what happened here. But that was my first attempt. And now my second attempt, what I'm thinking of is, I've seen people make coasters with the round like sock looms. So I'm thinking if I do that, I could then it could be like a flat circle. I could fold it up, and then it'll probably be too thick to put stuffing in, so it'll end up being like not a change purse. I figured out that's probably not going to work as a change purse because it's got holes in it. So maybe as like a threading shears case. And after watching someone's video to review how to make a coaster, because I haven't made one yet, I realized, because my original plan was just to do 9 rows here, and then of the red, then the white, then the green, and then make it in a coaster. But I saw the person who did it online where they did it this way. And that the green and the white, if I do it the way I was thinking of doing it, is only going to be on one side, and it's going to be in the middle. So I'm going to have to do this where it's so I'm thinking I have my cast on row, which I'm counting as 1, and then 9 ribbing rows to make the stitches tighter. And then, sorry, it's dry. And then 3 rows of white, 5 rows of green, 3 more rows of white, and then the last 10 rows will be red. And hopes that when I fold it in half to flatten it out, everything lines up perfectly. I'm crossing my fingers that will work. Sorry, I had my phone off there. So, I'm going to use the supplies that came with the kit, but with a loom this time. And then maybe try again if I have extra supplies. And try and actually crochet it. But I know how to knit. So, I know how to knit with these looms. So, I'm going to try it this way and then see if that works at all. So, yeah. And I don't have green thread for this kind of thread, which I explained in the other video. The closest I have is a multicolored one there. So this is the other thread I have. So, yeah. Anyone who's done crochet who sees this video, can you tell me what I did wrong here? Because it was somewhat of a circle at the beginning, and then suddenly I don't know what happened here. I know I decreased in places where I shouldn't have. I wasn't paying attention, and I just didn't want to defrog it. Or frog it, which I think is the crochet knitting term for unraveling it. I don't know what I did wrong. So, oops. I mean, I guess this could also be a strawberry, but yeah, I needed to take a break from it because I felt like I was messing up. I also clearly flipped it inside out at one point and then started doing the stitch that was going to be on the inside, on the outside type of thing. So there's a bit of a change in stitches here because one was the reverse side and then I flipped it and didn't realize till after it was too late. So yeah. That was my first attempt. which I actually did crochet with the knitting hooks and stuff. Or with the, not the knitting hooks. Blech. Sorry, I'm new to crocheting and knitting. I've just had more experience using a loom to knit and then I've had crocheting. So I did use the tools that I had. And once I got to the white thread here, I ended up going to use the crochet hook that came with the kit. Because the end of the crochet hook that I had been using was having a hard time attaching stitches. So, yeah. Whoops. I did something wrong. At least it's not unraveling. I cut it too close. I cut the white thread too close and it's not unraveling on its own, so. At least that's a plus, that it's tight enough that it's not unraveling. But, yeah. So I'm going to try this way of using a loom to knit like a coaster with this color design, and then, because what I imagine they want me to do with this is make like a circle and then fold it and attach it. That's what I'm imagining. But again, new to crochet, so anyone who is more skilled in crochet, help me out. But be nice about your tips in the comments. Don't be rude. You know? I'm not stupid. And I'm teachable. Just be nice. Nicer teachers were always better fit for me growing up, so anyway. That is it for the update on this project here. I've done 5 rows, including the cast on. 4 if you don't include cast on for this so far. So, yeah. Hopefully this works. Wish me luck. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching.